Well, here's what we have in the garden this year. This first one is an unknown plant. What ended up happening is I bought a bunch, and this one had no label. Yeah, okay. And unfortunately, I don't know what it is, but fortunately, it's doing really well. Let's see. As you can tell, I'm not sure how it's coming out on camera, but there's a tomato in there. Yay! Let's see. Well, that one's hard to see, but there we go. There's a tomato on there. But the plant overall is pretty big, so it's growing well. It was, oh gosh, when I planted it 2 weeks ago, it was about a quarter of the size, and now it's coming up on 2 feet tall. So it's grown great. Okay, next one is, this is Goliath hybrid. It's a relative of bush Goliath, and I'm not overly thrilled with this one. A lot of the leaves have developed brown spots and everything, so I'm considering ripping this one out and giving it to a more deserving tomato. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of cruel, especially when the plant's this big, but hey, you gotta have priorities, especially when it comes to tomatoes. Okay, this next one is a cherry tomato. It's called Yellow Cherry. It's really small. I just planted it the other day. And although it's a little bit late in the season for planting, at least here in Florida, I figured what the heck, cherry tomatoes grow so well and so fast. So I look forward to this one probably doubling in height by next week. Okay, next one is probably one of my favorite tomatoes. This is Brandywine, and it's a potato leaf plant, so you can see that the leaves are a little bit different. They don't have all the serrated edges that most tomatoes have. That's why it's called potato leaf. This one doesn't have any tomatoes at the moment, because what I've been doing is I had been plucking off all the flowers because I wanted it to grow bigger before it started producing. Well, it's big enough now, so I am letting the flowers form. I'm looking forward to some wonderful brandywines. Brandywines are a pink tomato, in case you don't know that. And a pink tomato, yes, it is a different color from a red tomato. It's more like a pinkish red, but very, very definitely a difference when you see them. And I will have some examples later on. Okay, this one I believe, if I can find it and verify it, I believe this one is German Johnson. And German Johnson is another potato leaf plant, as you can see. And I like potato leaf plants because they seem to weather the heat a little bit better. Of course, the downside is they don't flower and bloom as well in the hot weather. Again, same as with Brandywine, I had gone ahead and not let it flower up to this point, but it's big enough now, so as you can see, I got some flowers ready to come out. So, German Johnson. This next one is Pink Girl. It's a hybrid, and I'm not sure about it yet. I'm still trying to decide whether I should keep it or not. Now, I do love pink tomatoes, so that's kind of why I've let this one stay in. And as you can see, there are more blossoms coming out, but so far, no fruit. Okay, well, there goes Pink Girl. Now here we have Bush Goliath. This is a determinate tomato, and as you can see, it has a more rough edges to the leaves. So this is, actually, they're very stiff and everything, and this is really close to being a rugose leaf. Now, as you can see, there's one tomato down there, and if I can get a really good shot of it, here are a few more tomatoes. There's 3 in this particular cluster. Yum, yum, yum. They're still quite a ways away from doing anything, but as you can see, there are plenty more flowers coming out. So that's it for the garden at the moment. Now, I do have some others that I'm getting ready to plant. Like I said, I think I'm going to rip out that one. And I have a few that I'm going to go ahead and plant in containers as well. So, and there we go with that unknown plant again. And gosh, it's growing like a weed, and I have no idea what it is. All I know is it's not potato leaf. It's not a Brandywine or anything like that. But I've also got German Queen getting ready to come in, and some other neat stuff. So again, there's my garden for the time being. This year I did not plant quite as many because our weather was really weird this year. So I got kind of a late start, but it seems like I'm doing well so far. Okay, well, that's it for right now, and I will catch you in a bit. Bye.